Hi guys, and welcome to this video, which is brought to you by Imaginary Sock subscription services online. Okay, let's get into it. Try this question, or try this thought, see how you go with it. Nearly good enough is nowhere good enough. I've been watching lots of YouTube recently, and I see lots and lots of aspiring YouTubers, if you see what I mean. I had an argument, not an argument, but I had a kind of thing with my brother where we were discussing, he was like, if you put anything on YouTube, you're a YouTuber. And my point was like, yeah man, I know what you mean, but like, there's a difference, isn't there, between people that kind of are really gunning for it to become a YouTube sensation and people who aren't. They just might put some stuff out and there's maybe a bit of curation, a bit of care about it, but ultimately, the end goal isn't like, let's go viral. I thought Adam Neely's video recently about, his desperation to become a viral success was really interesting. It took him 15 years or whatever, hard graft. It wasn't just like bam, instant, because with music that's really hard to do. So it was like kind of crafting away, and then doing it that way. We've talked about that in previous videos. Try and get slightly back to my point here, which is, in music, if your EP is kind of nearly there, it's not there. Now it's still useful for you, and it's a great thing to have done, right? I used to think that when you kicked the ball in a football match and it hit the post and didn't go in, that was every bit as worthless as if you kicked the ball and it, went nowhere near the goal. Yes, the shot that hits the post scores the same amount of points as the shot that, goes really amiss. You get the same amount of points for that shot. But that's a really, really clumsy way of looking at it. Obviously, things are much more complex than that. But, I do believe, especially in the world of competitive music industry climbing, which is a thing, or YouTubing or what have you, nearly there is kind of, nowhere. And certainly as musicians, that's how they feel. Oh, you nearly got your message across vocally. You nearly told the right story lyrically. No, you have to tell the story right. And I think that's actually an area of technique which gets much overlooked, isn't it? Lyric technique. Did you actually tell the story that you wanted to tell? Is this the video that I wanted to create? When I hit record, was this the video that I wanted to make before I hit record? So think about that. Okay, now I'm going to play some techniques on the drum kit, which if I played them really, really fast, really, really loud, probably would kind of make it through and what have you. I know what to do, I just can't do it. But then I'm going to, again, come back to this notion of doing it in the way that's right for me, and I'll try and articulate that like I did with the piano technique videos, again, in the last one. Okay, so here's the thing. There's a really famous drummer called Dennis Chambers, who's played with just about everybody, like, Madonna would be one of the people he's been on the drum chair for example. So he's kind of a big deal, and loads of others. And I saw a class with him when I was in my first year at college, and he said, right, drummers, get with it. Your feet need to be as fast as your hands. And I was like, whoa, heavy. Like, I don't eat my dinner with my feet. They're nowhere near as dexterous as my hands. Like, I can't write with my feet. I know some people can, but far out. Anyway, so I didn't really do anything with that, but I did concede that Dennis Chambers' feet were as fast as his hands, which for a man of his kind of size and age, I thought was really impressive. Anyway, so I've reflected on that a bit, and I know that's kind of a thing, you know, fast feet, or, you know, you can think of a vocal or guitar, or, you know, other instrument equivalent of that, but that was a thing. Now, I have done some practice over the years of trying to, you know, hit the drum fast with my right foot, etc., etc. But, you know, no way near enough for me to, like, break through on the internet, and I don't have all the time and patience to, you know, subsidize my lack of technique with money. I'll do some videos on subsidizing lack of technique with money later on. That's a whole other cool thing to talk about. But I've got maybe some things together. Anyway, this is the technique that you need to be able to play to become a complete viral sensation on drum kit. And I'm going to play it really slowly. You need to be able to play lots of notes with one foot really quickly in a row. So I'll do it slow. And again, I'm doing it at a speed where I can do it really comfortably. Now that's not going to make me an internet sensation, because it's not sensational. It's just a weird guy in his room talking to a camera to his music students, you know, playing a bass drum with a towel on it so it's not so loud. And it's got a kind of clear thuddy sound as opposed to a big open booming one, because there's no pillow in that drum. Okay, and that's that. So lots of repeated notes, and then also either 2 notes in the hands rather, and then 2 notes on the feet like this, or 4 notes in the hand and 2 notes in the feet. So a pattern of 4 and a pattern of 6. So here's the one with 6, 4 in the hands, 2 in the feet. Okay, and now here's the other one, which was 4. That was one exercise, and here was the other one. Okay, repeat ad nauseum, and repeat till you can do them effectively, really, really fast, really loud, really confidently, but most importantly, at a level where nobody is going to watch that video or listen to that take on your EP and go, it's kind of cool and stuff, but it's not really there, you know? And we can all relate to that in various aspects of our lives. You know, we've all got things that if it's like not quite right, like you can just get the cushions on your couch just so, you know, and if it's not right, you better change it, otherwise you're not going to enjoy the movie or something like that. So there's the thing. So this is the point in the video whereby if I wanted to be a viral success, I'd like play it blisteringly quick and I'd be like, surprise, I was kidding. But I can't do that. So I'm going to play it a little bit and explore some of that and show you the difference between what's helping me, what's useful, and just a bit of kind of like sensible practice and understanding of you know, where the kind of levels are. So here are some kind of exercises to do with that. So I want to play all these notes on the bass drum, and I don't want to get bored and question my existence, because I do that enough anyway. Just kidding, I never do that. Right, okay, so I'm going to play a groove. Etc. Now already that's getting really uncomfortable, as you can see, but I don't mind, because I'm just trying to make a point rather and teach rather than impress you with my drumming technique. That is not what I'm trying to do. If I was trying to do that, I'd be a wannabe YouTuber. Okay, but it's that kind of thing. So let's slow it down and let's find a place which is comfortable to do. Brushes thing didn't really work there, did it? it's feeling really, really bad. So I need to keep practicing that. Now, why? You're going to say, but Mike, that's great when you're doing blast beating or like slammed kind of hard rock tracks, but you're more of a kind of like weird, esoteric jazz nerd. Yeah, granted, but still, like, that's the control that I need to get really, really good at running a 5K sub 20 minutes, 5 kilometers in less than 20 minutes. You need to be pretty decent over 12 miles to train a kind of base level fitness, which can help you out. And if you want to play any style of music, a good kind of base level of technique is really important. It's not about speed, it's about security of rhythm. That's ultimately what we're talking about. Oh, cool. And again, I wish I'd been taught that at college. They just were like, play fast, play loud, do it right, get it right. This is not about getting it right, it's about getting it comfortable. So it feels good, right? So your audience and you can go, yeah, that's it. It's not like somebody pretending to be great. It's just the right kind of thing. Sorry. Some ghost over there or something. Okay, right, so we'll try again. Okay, good. You can see I was combining the two exercises. Right, we'll go back to my other one, which was 2 in the hands and 2 in the feet. And then pattern of 6, 4 in the hands. And you recognize that from like drum shredding kind of stuff. Just when I thought I was going to make it. So I need to go back, right? Interestingly, whether I just play it on the snare drum or the kick drum, or if I play, around the drums, it's still the same pattern, right? So again, this notion of I'm going to try and make music whilst I do this at the same time and improvise and not just play someone else's lick, not make a transcription of a really intricate Instagram drum groove like this one and then freak out because it's specific to somebody else's physical expertise and not mine, and then I can't play it and then I just give up and don't do it. No, just focus on a really simple pattern and do that round and round and round. Yucky, so I need to go slow. Come on. Good. And that's the kind of thing. And ultimately, that kind of stuff is going to make the difference, because when you see those videos with the big drum fills and the big shed coming out, same for guitar, it's going to be a particular kind of scale or fingering pattern, same on piano, same on all kinds of instruments. It's going to be a technique that you already understand, just that you cannot do at the level that's required. We've talked about that before. Everybody can climb free solo, but we just can't climb El Capitan in Yosemite National Park. Nor should we try. Please don't try that if you're ever there. Okay. Maybe trees are okay. Like, I don't know. Yuck. Okay. That's hopefully made my point there. One of the things I hope you enjoy in this video is the humility which I'm trying to convey, i.e. I'm not very good at these kind of things, but don't be like, oh right, oh this video didn't make me fast. No, you can't watch somebody playing fast and get fast. That's not how it works, at least I don't think it is. You can be inspired by it, sure, but you still have to do that. So maybe better to share in someone's vulnerabilities, but still understand that technique works in that system, and then you can kind of develop it through for yourselves, and make a link between these exercises and some outcomes that you may kind of want. I hope that makes sense. This video got quite long, I'm sorry about that. I will see you in the next one. Okay. Ciao for now. Bye. Oh, way too long. 16. Yikes. Okay. See you in the next one. Next one will be more fun, promise.